Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Tubbi, courtesy of theantidote.com, and you are tuned into another live exclusive episode of Kicking The Real. I have a very, very, very special guest joining me today, you guys.
Jerrica Ricard. I am a singer, actress, songwriter, and a business owner, and I'm so excited to be here today.
We appreciate you so much for taking the opportunity to come kick the real. We know that the resume speaks for itself, and you are a busy woman.
Yes, I am.
I kind of want to jump into, because it's a lot of areas we're going to have to go into to figure out just how great she is, but I kind of want to start with the music. Let's first talk about how you got into music or how you started to love music.
Okay, well, I started singing at the age of 5 in my uncle's church in Refuge Temple. That's Pastor Joseph Ricard in Amy, Louisiana. My father was a minister there. He's a pastor now, Pastor Lester Ricard. So I started out singing. My mom, she was a choir director there, and you know, I think she was even pregnant with me when she was directing the choir. So I guess I kind of got it honestly.
Right.
So, you know, growing up in church singing, praise and worship, of course, doing the children's choir and stuff like that, and growing up getting into theater and eventually doing talent shows and stuff like that. And then, you know, branching off, going to college and getting into more theater plays and getting into, you know, music and getting serious about it. And so I started, now I'm currently working in a band now with the Troy Lads Band now. I've been there for about 4 years now.
Nice.
So
congratulations.
we actually just got off the road like a couple days ago. So I think we go back on the road in 2 weeks. We go to Tunica. So it's been a ride, child. I just been rolling. So
No, we're not gonna be modest about that. Talk about so we just been rolling.
I know.
Opportunities may fall at your feet, but you have to be able to grasp them. So what was the first, was it a project of yours or a recording? What was the first project you worked on that kind of put the fire behind you as a vocalist?
I'll say the project that put the fire in me, I won't even lie to you. I think I didn't really get my grit until I went to American Idol.
Nice, very nice.
And it was 2014 or 2015, season 14. And that's when I began to really take myself seriously, because at that time, I wanted to sing, I wanted to do music and stuff, but I was still kind of like a mental warfare.
Right.
I was kind of lost, and I really didn't know where to start. And I was, I think, 23 or 24 at that time. Still trying to search within myself, trying to see what type of artist I would be. So I started to kind of go to the drawing board and just write and kind of learn myself a little bit more. And I started even performing in other bands and stuff. So I started doing like pre-recordings here and there around the city, some in New Orleans and stuff, just to kind of get myself in that kick. So I honestly, it started when I got back from Idol, and I just started just rolling. So
let's talk about that experience as well. Like, first of all, who encouraged you to go? Because it seems like you were just like singing because I love it.
Well, the thing about it, I mean, everybody encouraged me to go.
Very nice.
My family, my church family, my friends from college, high school, growing up, they was encouraging me for years to go. Even my brother's football teammates, oh my God, you get on that, come on, you playing. Stop playing. Because even then, because I was I would sing at a couple of the games at Tulane, because my brother played football at Tulane.
Hey, it's very nice.
So, you know, they would hear me then. So everybody at Tulane University would just tell my brother, man, tell your brother, your sister, she playing, she need to go to Idol. So that's what kind of kicked it off. I was nervous about it, but you know, I put my best foot forward. That was the year when J-Lo and Harry Connick was on there.
Right.
And gosh, she's just perfect. But and she's my auntie in my brain, so I don't care.
That's
but yeah, so that was where the encouragement came from. So yeah.
I think that's awesome. Now, I'll ask one more question about Idol and we'll get away from it. What do you think was the biggest lesson that you took from the overall experience?
The lesson that I took from it, I saw so many people crying that were eliminated, and honestly, there were people that were getting eliminated, you know, before me that I thought were better than me.
Right.
Idol and, you know, shows like that, it is all about politics and what they're looking for at that time. And when I did get eliminated, because I did make it to Hollywood Week and made it through all the few of the rounds, got cut, I took it as, you know, for me, everybody can't get on a platform like that. So the fact that I made it that far, I was grateful.
Speaks volumes.
It spoke a lot. It spoke to me, and I won't even lie to you. I was working at Men's Warehouse that year, and I knew when I got back home, I was gonna have a week off from work.
Right.
So I was kind of happy. I didn't even sit in front of you. I was happy. I said, you know what? When I get back home, I'm gonna kick my feet up. I put my slides on. I got on that plane and I rolled and I enjoyed myself to the fullest.
I know that's
so
right.
oh yeah. So because I just believe in just, you know, looking at things as, even though it didn't work out how I wanted it to, I always look at the brightest side of things.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, I mean, it's a great opportunity. I was on Idol, so a beautiful woman, J-Lo, Harry Connick, he's from New Orleans.
Hello.
So it was up. It was up.
And it's still up.
It's still up.
Because my girl is doing beautiful things. Now, you already told us that you're getting ready to tour again, but is there anything else that we're looking to see from you musically in this upcoming year?
As of now, well, actually, before my page got hacked. So I just released my single, Walk Away, about 2 months ago, and it's basically talking about, you know, being in a relationship where it doesn't serve you. Right. But, you know, as I was recording the song, I felt that it could have mean numerous of things. You could have been walking away from not just a relationship, maybe
I just thought somebody was here.
Good. They can't hear it on here.
Oh, they can't hear it?
No.
Oh, my bad. Okay. I'm gonna start over because it threw me off. Okay.
Cut this. We start from the top. And
Okay. So Walk Away is basically a song that I released 2 months ago, and it's basically talking about being in a relationship that's, you know, toxic, and it basically makes you become something that you're not.
Right.
But as I was recording the song, I felt like it could have meant numerous of things. You could have been walking away from a toxic job, friendship, family, any
type of situation.
Any type of situation that just made you feel like you wasn't yourself.
a lower vibration for you.
A lower vibration. So in the video, you know, I, of course, you know, I did my little acting chops to kind of show, you know, that other side of me. Because a lot of people, they know me for just singing. They don't know that my real love is acting.
Right.
So it was really cool just to showcase that. And, you know, I got a lot of great reviews from my acting. So, because I was doing a lot, I was throwing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so that's one of my latest singles. I have a single called Good Life that I released. And another song I released called Running Home. That song in particular was actually in a feature film called Hell on the Border.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. Ron Perlman's in it from Hellboy. David Gaiazzi and Frank Grillo from The Purge, they're in it. So, and I'm also in the movie as well.
Very nice.
So, so that song is in that movie, and I'm currently working on some more songs right now. I don't want to say too much about it.
She already gave y'all some exclusives. Don't be pressing. Don't be pressing.
Because what it is, it's a spinoff from Walk Away.
Gotcha.
So it's basically a spinoff from what I was going through in that song and even in the video. So just stay tuned for that.
Very nice. Now tell them where they can tune in or where they could be tuning in to find those songs, what platforms they're available on.
You can find those songs on Spotify, iTunes, just all music platforms.
She said she's making it super easy for you. Go click and check out her latest singles and make sure you follow her. Her page was hacked. Tell them where to follow you on social media.
Whew, child. Okay, it was Jerrica Ricard, but now it's I Am Jerrica Ricard. That's IAMJERRICARICARD, all lower caps. So that's my new page.
Follow her, check out the new music. We're about to get into the acting. As you just said, people know you for the music, beautiful voice, but your true love happens to be theater. Where are we now? How did we get into the acting world outside of course, studying that in high school and college, but what was the first step into the door where you're like, okay, my world, I'm here, be ready for me?
Well, actually, when I was in college, I was with an agency out of New Orleans, and, you know, they would book me for like little small commercials and stuff like that, and, you know, little extra work and stuff like that. And in that time frame, I just started networking with a lot of people on set. And then I began to start taking acting classes outside of college.
Right.
I just wanted to be a beast.
Sharpen yourself.
So there were certain people that I connected with that were pretty influential, and I stayed connected with them throughout the years.
Smart.
Yeah, very smart. Because a lot of people don't really see the importance the value of networking. And some people you network with, you think that they're not important then,
right.
but you realize down the line they become something greater and they become your biggest asset.
Absolutely.
And that's what happened to me. So it's very important. I'll say this for any actor, not even just actor, but anybody in the industry, never look at someone where they are and think that they can't help you in the long run, because that person may put you in a position in the future, next 10 years, however it is,
right.
and they'll be an influential person in your life that help you get to A to B. So that's my advice, and that's kind of how I kind of got in the door, just, networking and putting myself in a position to be seen.
I think that's beautiful, and I'm happy that you answered that question, because I was going to ask. I think that's awesome. Now, are there any roles that you're going after right now? And I'm only asking because we want to know what to be looking and expecting you in.
Well, as of now, I recently got casted for another film. As of now, I can't say too much about it,
right.
because it is kind of a major film, because you know how it is. They may cast me and then they just do a lot of recasts. So
right.
I'm trying not to jinx it.
I understand.
Because you just never know what'll happen. So as of now, I still have the part or whatever.
Girl,
so
it's your role.
Well, I'm a speaking and claiming it's mine.
It's your role.
It's mine, but I appreciate.
You don't have to get the details, but it's your role.
It's mine. Okay, it's mine. I'm a claimant. So I'm just trusting and believing that it'll work out, and that part will be mine, and you'll be seeing me in theaters.
So y'all, you know what that means. You have to follow Miss Jerrica to stay tuned in with that, because she can't give you no more details right now. So you got to be up on the details by clicking and following her page. Now, that's not the only 2 hats that she wears. I know that y'all were hoping that was it, but it's not. It's not. You are a business owner as well. Mm-hmm. Let's kind of talk about, first of all, how in the world are you managing, and this is coming from me, right? How in the world are you managing all this right now?
I want to say Adderall, but I don't take Adderall. Yeah, I think for me, if somebody kind of told me, they joked with me about it, say I have like a survival mode kind of mentality.
Right.
And I think it comes from, my upbringing and watching my father. My dad was a hard worker. He provided, my dad's the best person that I know. I love my dad. And he set the best example. He treated my mom like a queen, even when she acted like the bride of Chucky. I don't know what they did behind closed doors, but I know when I saw him, he was the man. So there were certain things that he taught us. Also, he taught me, my brother, my sister. My sister, she's the policy advisor for the governor.
Nice.
She's an attorney, and my brother, he's actually the head coach at Scotlandville for football. And with that, he always taught us the importance of hard work and not stopping there.
Right.
And especially my sister. You think I'm my sister. My sister Leslie.
A beast?
What? My sister, she has like 10 job titles. Like, she said, I'm in class teacher. I'm like, you a teacher now?
When did this happen?
Yeah, like when did you do this? So, cause honestly, from my dad, but really, and watching her too, cause she does a lot, and she's a mother. So I just me watching my family and watching my siblings, my dad just, set that example.
Having a beautiful influence. Mm-hmm. I think that's wonderful. Well, let's kind of talk about the business. Mm-hmm. What is the name of the brand, and what is it that you offer?
So the name of my brand and my business, it is called Set Goals, Pray, Execute.
I know that's right.
And it's funny because it was birthed at a time where I was in a very depressed state. And I would just, for whatever reason, I felt like it was God that birthed it in my spirit, because I had no idea I was going to turn into a brand or a shirt brand. So, of course, you set your goals. And the reason why I chose red, black, and white for a reason, because I feel like you set your goals, you set your goals, I feel like when you're setting your goals, you're in a certain place. You may be in a dark corner, you may be in a dark room, just somewhere where you're just isolated from the world. And of course, pray, that represents the white, because you're praying to Jesus and, you know, to the heavens. So I created, so it's white.
Right.
And execution, that's connected with the red, and the red is passion. Red is, you know, just the tenacity and just going after it. So that's the core reasons why. Once I bring the
we
shirts
actually
up,
have a few of them.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys see them here in a second.
Yeah. So honestly, and you ask, you know, where does it come from? You know, just me being a go-getter. That's where it comes from. Just me, just kind of birthing life into what I believe in. So that's the shirt.
So this is the white, you guys, and we want to make sure we get a good view.
And
of
this
that.
is the men's size, and that's the women's, the women's
If you hold that, I'll
shirt
take this
size.
one. And this is your woman's V-neck cut.
Mm-hmm. And I think I may have left the red at home. I was rushing.
That's
but you
okay.
get the idea, but yeah.
I absolutely love the message behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that in this generation, for sure, the power of words and manifestation is becoming so important with all the tragedy around us.
Yes.
I hope that this goes very far. You guys, make sure, again, you're following her to link in for t-shirts. Do you have a separate website for ordering?
I'm actually working on that now, because before I got hacked, I was working on all this. So after that happened, I had to just regroup and take a totally new direction. So yeah. So right now I'm actually that's gonna be on my site, you know, my music website and everything. So it'll all be on there once we get everything recouped and back together. So
very nice. So for right now, again, social media is probably going to be the best place to contact her in order to purchase a shirt. In the meantime, make sure you're following her so that you can stay up on the latest music ventures, movies, as well as new t-shirts. They're coming. I'm sure they're coming.
Oh, they are coming. And towards the end of the year, I'll have a totally different look, because I will be rebranding and kind of giving it a different type of look. I don't want to talk about it now because I am excited.
That's not your business.
It's not your business.
She said she gave us a little bit, but the rest ain't your business.
I gave you a hint.
I know that's right. Now, we talked about your sister kind of juggling motherhood, but we're not going to bypass the fact that you do it well, too.
I do what I can.
What advice can you give to entrepreneurs, young ladies, mothers who are trying to juggle the load and keep their sanity?
Take it one step at a time. I feel like whenever you try to put so much on yourself, and I understand it because you want better for yourself so bad,
right.
So you're just trying to search and do so much. It's always important to just take one step at a time. For me, I personally have a list what I'm going to do for the day.
Right.
I'm either going to work on music today, or the next day it'll be on my shirt line. It won't all be in one day. It won't. Because what happens is when you overwhelm yourself, you won't get anything done. You got to start over again until you just sitting back, reassessing yourself. And just take one step at a time. You don't have to go full-fledged, because I didn't go full-fledged.
Right.
And sometimes you get stuck, sometimes you feel lost, sometimes you feel like you don't know what you're doing. You feel like, okay, this isn't gonna work because I don't even know how I'm gonna get the help. And once you just take that small steps really make a difference.
Right.
So I just really encourage, just take your time. Take your little small steps and just keep it pushing.
I love that. Y'all know me. I can sit here and talk all day, and I will when this camera go off, because that's not your business either.
It's not.
But before we go, we're gonna play a game called Word Association. Basically what happens is I'm gonna call out different people, places, things, ideas. You get about 3 seconds or so. The first word or phrase that comes to your mind, just let it fly out. We just wanna hear. You wanna play?
Hold on, wait, so.
Whatever I say, the first thing that pops in your head, just say it. I'm gonna have to do this for my people at home. All my small town folks. We ready? We ready. Donald Trump. That on that.
People around you don't talk when I'm talking.
J-Lo.
If you had my love and I gave you how much did you cover me?
Janet Jackson.
It's the girl. Gonna never change.
Southeastern Louisiana. Oh Lord, Southeastern.
Oh shucks, that's me. Southeastern. You know what? That Raggedy Club on Ward Line. I don't know if you know the name of it.
I don't, but I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
What you're talking about.
Cause you know they shut. I passed through that last week, and I said that thing look more raggedy and raggedy and raggedy. Cause back in the day, it was popping. You know what I'm talking? It's big.
Yeah, you gotta cross over. It's like you gotta park on the other side of the tracks.
That's right. That's
other side of the tracks. That's what Southeast is, other side of the tracks. How about that? LSU.
Dun 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 dun. I almost said what they doing? What they be saying? Talking out the side of your neck, but I don't want to go that far because they be saying something just out the way.
That's not y'all business.
That's not y'all business. Even though I know some of y'all may hear when you go to the games, but
New Orleans.
How you doing? My name Big Frida. It's Big Diva. I'm here to give it what you need. That's all right. Wanna Fanta.
I know that's right. Joe Biden. I'm ready for this. Like
Joe Biden, Lord Jesus. You know what? I ain't gonna do my uncle like that because I'm a money bag Joe. I ain't gonna do money bag Joe like that because he been helping me in this pandemic.
Stimulus checks,
breaking me off. I am not gonna do my Uncle Joe like that.
We sure not.
He been breaking me off.
Bernie
Good.
Sanders.
Oh dang. Po Bernie, just Po Bernie.
Ice Cube.
Hold on, see something, Ice Cube. You can do it with your back into it.
American Idol. I love to laugh before everything.
Oh, let me see, American Idol, let me see. That was absolutely absurd. That's just dreadful. Dreadful.
Theantidote.com.
A beauty, a dime, a boss.
Hello. And last but not least, we're gonna end with Jerrica. She say she here. That's all you need.
I'm just here, baby.
Man, I haven't laughed that hard during word association in I don't know how long. I appreciate you. So, I mean, if y'all don't appreciate the acting skills, I know I do. Okay.
I was about a 5 today. I was a little rusty.
That's what they got to tune in for to get the rest of the sauce. That was intentional. Now, before we get ready to get out of here, is there anybody you want to show love to or shout out? Because I know there's a lot of support behind you.
Oh man, yes. I would like to give a huge shout out to my family, my mother, Jerry Ricard, my father, Pastor Lester Ricard, my brother, head football coach of Scotlandville football team, Lester Ricard, my big sister, Leslie Ricard Chambers, attorney, my big boy, my best friend, my boy, Troy Laz Experience. We're going back on the road soon.
Hey.
I would like to also give a huge shout out to, shucks.
Take your time.
It's somebody else I want to give a shout out to. You know what? To Jesus.
Amen.
Because he gets all the glory. How about
I know
that?
that's right. And that way you don't miss nobody.
You don't miss nobody.
You guys, we have had a time here kicking the real with Miss Jerrica, American Idol, vocalist, actress, business owner, mother. If you are not tapped in with her, I encourage you to do so, not only for your own inspiration and influence, but able to push her further to inspire someone else. You guys, it's been, I can't say what I want to say. It's been a great ride. Make sure you tune in, subscribe, like, and follow us on all of our platforms, as well as downloading the channel on Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV. It's your girl, Tubbi, and we've had a blast kicking the real. Ooh, my knees getting rolled. We out.